All right, I'm Daniel Buchanan, and I'm going to be reporting to you about my trip to CES 2015 to get it out of my head. I've been telling everybody that I come across in the real world about my trip to CES, and I just figured I need to tell everybody, I need to warn everybody, and just clear the air, get it all out there, and the most efficient way I can think to do that is a video. So I'm going to record this video. Please watch it and pass it on to your friends. There's going to be some important information here, okay? So, first off, let me tell you why I wanted to go to CES 2015. Get More PC, Daniel Buchanan has pivoted. I am now looking towards the future in IT and where I think computer programming and development is going to happen next, and I see that space as being in virtual reality and augmented reality. So I'm focused on learning Unity and C#. So, and maybe a little bit of Blender, a little bit of Photoshop too, which I could always learn to use more Photoshop. So, the thing that drew me to Las Vegas in the first week of January 2015 is to visit CES, the Consumer Electronics Show 2015. This is a show that's been going on for 50 years. They've had tons of these. They always roll out the new gadgets for the next year. It's always been something that I've watched from a distance, and it's always been a dream of mine to go. So I've always followed blogs, but you know, when you follow a blog, they sort of have their agenda, what they think you're interested in, what their editors are interested in, but you don't get the whole picture, you don't get the raw, unfiltered CES. So something I've always wanted to do. So considering my recent brush with death, I figured it would probably be best for me to you know, follow my bliss and do what I want to do. Because by God, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die doing something I love, not, you know, something menial. But so, anyways, so I went to CES 2015. I found out a week before. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go because I wasn't sure if I was an industry affiliate. Well, apparently I was. The exhibitor pass was $100. Okay, I ended up getting plane fare and a hotel room for $1,000. So I used some frequent flyer miles, made it easy. So, and then while I was out there, I think I spent probably about $600 also on meals and incidentals. I gambled $100 one day on Thursday, get it out of my system. I know I'm going to lose it, set the budget, and just get it done. And the rest of the other time I spent going back and forth between the Strip and downtown and the Las Vegas Convention Center for the nation's and the world's biggest electronics show, which is CES. CES had 160,000 people there this year, okay? CES covered at least 3 convention centers in Las Vegas, several of which had 2 floors. This thing was huge and it was expensive. Everybody that was there had paid premium dollars to be there. So there were the classic players you'd expect: Sony, Samsung, Toshiba, Hisense. You know, like it's TVs, it's cars, it's computer systems, it's games, it's gaming. Gaming's included in there. It's 3D printers. It's a lot of interesting things. I think washer and dryers are included in there. It's just consumer electronics and consumer products. So what I was focused on, because of my pivot, because of my new focus here, is I was focused on seeing Oculus, the Oculus Rift, the new Crescent Bay. I wanted to try it out for myself. I wanted to see what it was all about, and I hoped that they would roll it out. Nobody even knew that they would roll it out. Like there was like, you know, little rumors of it and whatever. But then I also wanted to check out Virtuix. I wanted to see the Virtuix Omni. I wanted to meet those guys and see if you know, what they were doing. Like I wanted to see their product, if they did have a real viable product, or if this was just vaporware. So, and then I also wanted to see anything else that was there that I didn't already know about, which I figured might be a lot. So that's the end of part 1. Are we recording that?